Here we go. Alright, we're picking up where we left off at 1200, population at 1200. The It seems to take quite a while to get from 1200 to 2200, I think is the next milestone, or at least it takes me a while. So I think too, I don't think I've expanded yet, and I make a serious mistake when I do finally expand, which I guess I'll get into when I get to that part, but that's not, I don't think that's in this video. And see, this little thing here is just me trying different things. I guess this is kind of like a cul-de-sac. I don't know if you could really make, I guess you could make a cul-de-sac. In this, it just wouldn't be as tight as as in real life, I would think. Although I don't know. But just trying out different things, and I don't think traffic will be too bad getting through here. You know, I make it one way too, so that helps. I hope. I haven't noticed any problems, but you know, nobody lives there. Not many people, so yeah. It was a good time. Cool. This is really hard to talk for so long by yourself. I wish there was someone here, but everybody's asleep. Yeah, I end up filling it with houses because park just didn't seem like it would seem like a good use of the space. So I go through and fill those out. Let people. Wouldn't that be weird if you lived on a lot where one little square, I don't know, like a 10 by 10 square in your yard isn't zoned and you're not allowed to do anything with it? It just sits there. You can do everything you want around it, just not in that one square. That would be good. I need a fire station. So, I think I put it there. Everyone's happy. Hooray. The world won't burn like California. Huh. Or the Pacific Northwest. For those of you in the US, where I am located. If you couldn't tell from my accent, I'm here in the US. I think it says that on my thing too, but I don't know if people actually go to that. Look at the bio. I don't think I've looked at anybody's bio who I follow. Like, I only know what they've told me, so. I only know that Tim Pool's age because Tim Pool tells me his age quite a bit. I only know that he uses a skateboard because he says it all the time. John Lovett from Crooked Media, I know that he's a gay Jew from New York because he says that all the time. Although I don't really listen to the Love It or Leave It too much anymore. It's kind of unbearable. So here, about the only place I like to do like a grid. I want to steer clear of doing grids as much as possible, except for farms. I feel like farms are pretty good, and then if I have which I haven't gotten to yet, but like a densely populated commercial zone, which I want to do towards the, towards the water, like you would see in any big city. That's kind of what I would want to go for. Other than that, I just try to make my roads as kind of strange as possible, so to avoid just doing a grid. Because, I mean, I guess where I grew up was kind of gritty, to say, but I mean, if you went a few blocks down, it was different. There was variety, so I try to add variety to my roads here, to my structure, not make everything a grid. Plus, I don't think traffic works all that well. Although I do like to set up a few main roads that are kind of parallel to each other, or, you know, as you can see, I have that one that crosses by, and I'm gonna try to upgrade that eventually and have it go, yeah, go from one river to the other, cut across. So that's kind of what I like to go for in my cities. A couple big things, because I just always like to how I was just in St. Louis recently, and you know, you start at the river, and up from the river it's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, as you work your way west from the river, and then you have named streets going north and south. Well, actually running east and west, but yeah, they're spaced out. They're like a ladder, north and south. Yeah, ridiculous. I'm not good at explaining stuff, but anyway, I always like that. But you can also add variety into it. You know, there's always that one, you know, like in Boulder, Colorado, there's Folsom Avenue, which is kind of like 26th Street, but also not 26th Street. And it kind of zigs and zags a little bit, if I remember right. But it's just, it's different, you know, it's not every single first, second, third, fourth, it has to be, you know, this straight line. And then you can always come back and have 3rd Street be all squiggly, wacky, and then have 4th and 5th and 6th, you know, continue the grid after that. Wow, that was exhilarating. I'm sure people, it was a lot of fun to talk about. It kept myself busy. Oh yeah, I don't have like anything yet, but the school's out. Yeah, I always feel like I ran into the problem before. I didn't have enough idiot workers, enough dummies in my city to fill my farm jobs. So I always try to make a pretty decent sized neighborhood close to my agricultural industry, and do the schools out so that they don't go to college or anything. They don't get highly educated, so they just stay educated enough to run the farm. Not that farmers are dumb in real life, but I guess most of, you know, you don't have to be super educated to just be a general farmhand, right? I would think, but yeah, there's a lot more that goes into it than you would think. I would think. I don't know. I even have family who are farmers, but I don't talk to them, especially about farming. So I don't know exactly how it works. I mean, they certainly don't seem dumb, though, in case any of them are listening. In case any of them figure out I have this YouTube channel years from now and go back and watch my entire catalog. I don't think they'll know. Yeah, that's the other thing. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want, and, you know, share or comment. You know, basically all the things that give me traction. But I mean, I'm not telling anybody that I'm doing this. None of my friends know or anything, so yeah, feel free to do that yourselves if you want. That would be cool. I don't really care too much, though. This is more just to have fun. Hey, we'll see where the next video goes.